Welcome back. 2011 Toyota Sienna, 427,000 miles on it. Needs a radiator. It's got the original radiator. It's leaking really badly. So we're going to replace the radiator in this. This is cold. The engine's not hot, so if it's hot, be careful opening this. It's under pressure. I haven't drained it yet, but I'm going to try to remove at least the fans, I think. Let me get a couple things out of the way, and I'm going to drain this. And we'll see if that's doable. The less I have to take apart, the better. This is a new fan assembly. It's only about, I don't know, 5-6 months old. I know, because I did it. And it was, one fan didn't work at all. The other one was wobbling all over the place. About 400-some thousand miles. That's what you kind of get. So let's get this out of here. Out of my way. Come on. Gotta be difficult, don't you? Come on, let go. Okay, let's take that out. Put that aside. A couple bolts here. Overflow. We'll just disconnect that. Set it aside. Not much in there because it was leaking. Cap off. Okay. I have a bunch of, a couple wire connectors to the fans. We're going to undo. Get my flashlight here. Wow, that does not want to move. There it is. Come on, there it goes. Right. Got a couple Christmas trees down in here. I think everything else can stay. Yeah, so get a pair of needle nose pliers. Let's undo them. Wow. There it goes. Man, that's wobbly. Okay. Let me get the petcock, which is right down here. Kind of right in the middle of the radiator. Get a pair of pliers and get that undone. Here it goes. Yeah, I did get my finger. I didn't get anything done unless you're bleeding. I did a good start. Got my finger. It's draining. I'm gonna go get a Band-Aid. Yes, I did put a Band-Aid on it, and it's getting electrical tape. Otherwise, it's gonna come right back off. So I believe we can remove this centerpiece on these front clips, and that'll allow us to lift this out, I think. Brittle. We got 400,000 some miles on this. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. Bolt here and a bolt here, 10 millimeter as well. Okay, now this it just sits in there, good. Right out of there. Set that aside. hood latch. Get that out of our way. Cable. All right, do that. Okay. It's the cable for the hood latch. Release that. And this bolt right here, which just might be 12. Probably just unplug them, but I'm just going to come down and set them aside here. Okay. See what else we got hanging on here. What else do we have hanging on? That bolt right in the middle here. Okay. Outside. Now, 2 bolts here and here. Bolt the radiator to the condenser. We want to do that. One. Two. I believe that's it. So obviously I have to disconnect my upper and lower radiator hoses. Lowers on this side, probably the harder to get to for sure. Upper's right here, which is pretty simple. Do that one first since we're here. See what I do with these. Which I think we can. Push that back and out of my way. Now I have to get this lower. That's not going to be the easiest to get to. I think my best bet is probably pull these fans. Probably my best bet. Because that'll give me a lot more room. I might be able to sneak that out around the AC line by undoing the top. But I think I'll just undo these top 2 bolts. Pull the fan assembly out of here. That'll give me more room to get that lower radiator hose. That's a 10, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't know what you're thinking. About a 10. One little clip in the middle there. Let's see if I can get this one here. Oh, of course not. There's my fan assembly. Let's see if we can sneak it out. Okay. Now I got to reach down and get that lower hose, clamp on that lower radiator hose. So let me get that. Lower radiator hose clamp. I've got a couple transmission lines that I have to undo. Core lines. I'll show you. I'll show you when I'm done. Let me bring you in and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Alright, so there's the lower line. the lower radiator hose right here. There's the clamp. It was facing straight. These tabs are facing straight down, so it's hard to get the. You could always pull the shield off underneath and get to it pretty easily, but I don't want to do that if I don't have to, so it wasn't too bad. I got to just back out of the way. I'll loosen that. Now, these are the two transmission lines. One here, cooler lines, and one, let me show you, and one here. Just going to get these clips off. The new radiator should have new fittings. We're just going to get these out of the way, undo them for the time being, and then we should be able to lift this out of here. I think that's it. I think we should be able to lift this out, I hope. I don't think there's anything else holding it here. I'm looking. I'm going to separate the condenser. I'm going to leave the condenser. Let's lift this out. I think. That's the plan, at least. Who's got a hold of it? Oh, so the condenser has a bracket on the bottom. The condenser sits in a little bracket. I'll show it to you when I get it out. But you got that kind of work around that. There we go. You definitely have to take the fans off to get this out, just because of those brackets. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So there's two brackets here. These two brackets, one there and one on the other side, that are bolted in. The condenser sits down in those brackets. So you've got to kind of lift the condenser up out of the way and wiggle this towards the back. But that's it. Out. 20 minutes. I've never done this particular model of cars as far as radiator in this. About 20 minutes. That was about it. Now that I know exactly what I need to do, it's probably 15 minutes to get that thing out. Careful with your condenser, don't damage it. And then let's get the new radiator. Just check it against, always check it against the one you pulled out. Make sure it's correct, make sure it'll fit. And then we'll swap it out.